Hey, yo, everybody, what's up? This is your boy Stacie Lamar, and we are going to be finishing up the relationship series for the month of February. This is the third installment of this series. So today we're going to be talking about whether or not the marriage worked, or if it didn't work, and if it didn't work, or if it worked, why. This up next on Chopping It Up with Stacie Lamar. Hey, yo, everybody, what's up? Welcome back. First of all, I know that this is the final installment of the relationship series, but I want to apologize for the lack of female representation during this particular show. Unfortunately, the females that normally join me on the show, they have prior obligations, and they weren't able to get out of them. So, and I need to get this done before the end of February, because February is the love month. So I want to get this done before the end of the month and get this up. So I do apologize for the lack of female representation. So ladies, if you have anything to say or anything to add to this segment, please, I implore you to hit me up on the comments, and I will be more than happy to do a follow-up show on your comments. All right. I have my boy Matthew here with me. What's up, Matt?
Hey, what's going on, man?
All right. So, but hey, I want ladies, rest assured that Matthew and I are two very sensitive men, and we will do our best to, as he's laughing, we will do our best to represent both sides of the coin. All right. With that said, let's get to it. Now, we are talking about we in the first series, the first show, we met, we dated, and then in the second show, after we dated, we decided we liked each other enough to get married. We talked about how much the wedding should cost. We got married, and then we talked about intimacy, during marriage time, because when you're dating and when you first get married, before children come along, it is all playtime. But a few years in, 5-6 years in, things change, and now intimacy doesn't come along all that often, either through the kids or because one of the partners, I don't know, I don't feel like it. So yeah, that's a big one. So anyway, now we are well into the marriage, and now we're going to see if the marriage worked, why did it work, and if it failed, why did it fail. All right, that's what we're chopping it up here today, myself and Matt. All right, Matt, so with that said, my brother, we're going to go on the positive side first. So in your opinion, what makes for a healthy relationship, a healthy marriage, man, in your opinion? Go ahead and chop that up.
In my own personal opinion, communication. Okay,
that is key, because that's hold on, let's elaborate on that. See, that was something that I have been preaching, because unfortunately that was my deal in my failed attempt at the matrimony thing, was communication. And really, seriously, I'll be the first to admit that was my deal. I did not communicate enough. Had I communicated some very serious things, I might be sitting here in front of you with a ring on my finger. So anyway, all right, Matt, that's a good one, man. Communication. All right, what's next?
your sexual relationship.
Intimacy, again, that's a good one, my brother. Yes, because that man, man does not, live by, bread and food alone. We and so does the woman. Again, we're gonna look at both sides because the women enjoy it just as much as men now. Don't get it wrong. I mean, women enjoy it just as much as men. So, guys, we need to be on top of our games as well. When she comes in and she's in the mood, we need to step up. And ladies, now, correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, but I am looking at both sides here. But Matt, correct me if I'm wrong. For the most part, when it comes to that, the women fall short, more than the men. What you say?
I definitely agree.
Okay.
And the reason I agree is because how many men do you know just turn down sex?
Not many, man. Not many.
She saying, baby, I'm horny. I want to get it right now. Well,
Bam.
we're going to have our clothes off in a hot second.
That's right. I mean, jumping out the clothes.
Yes, but with them, you can say, you come in, you just got off work and everything, and baby, I want to hit the shower right now and hit the bed. What's up? I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I had a bad day today or something like that. And it's like, okay, now, if they try to make that up, let's say you get at them today and you don't get it, but tomorrow they win it. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. But if they tell you no, and there's never ever any kind of get back, there's a problem there.
Yeah.
There's a problem.
I would have to agree. Now again, ladies, if you disagree, because again, I do apologize for the lack of female representation here today. But again, that is true. I mean, guys, I mean, ladies, I mean, you would have to agree with us here. All right, and if you don't, please, again, hit me up on those comments. Okay, because I want to hear from you. All right, but you're just speaking on tendencies here. The man isn't the one saying I got a headache. Okay, all right, Matt. So what else, man?
And you gotta spend time. You can't just you get married and everything's good. You're going out. You go to dinner. You go to the movies. You go to maybe go to little clubs and hang out or whatever, but you need to give her that time. We don't necessarily need that time, but they need that time. Because it assures them that you are really in love with them or really attracted to them and you really want to be with them. When you start to fall off, or you want to spend more time with your homies than you do your girl, there's going to be a problem there because now she's looking at it like, well, damn, shit, you should have married them. Yeah. You spend more time with them than you do me.
Yeah.
And that generally will happen after so long.
Yeah.
After so long, everybody gets comfortable. Just like, how when you first meet a woman, she don't never want you to see her at her worst.
Yeah.
But then after you get married and get comfortable with each other, she don't care. You know what I'm saying? Man, she'll go to bed with a moo on. Hey, sexy. We may not be doing nothing tonight, but still.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Yes. Spending time with them is very, very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that one as well, man. So far, you're batting 1,000. I totally agree with that. But then again, ladies, Matthew just touched on something now. It is important to maintain that sense of sexiness. Now, not just for the ladies, for the men too, because we, like Matt said, we get into the marriage, we're into it, everything is going good, And when I say going good, I'm just saying we're just kind of going through the motions. We're just kind of trucking along. Everything's good. Nobody's upset. We're just going along with the motions. But we forget, to bring sexy back, so to speak. I mean, it really shouldn't leave, but we got to keep that in there. Like Matthew said, I mean, now you coming to bed in a moo-moo. Guys, you coming to bed in sweats and a t-shirt. You ain't, nobody's making any effort. We didn't got comfortable. That's important. That is important. I don't think it's not. Okay, and again, ladies and even guys, let me hear from you now, especially the ladies, because like I said, I don't have female representation here today. So ladies, I want to hear you chime in on this. All right. Okay. What else, Matt?
I think those are really pretty much the top of the list.
Okay.
And if you can get those things right, I feel like you can make it.
Okay.
You can make it.
All right. All right. So.
But if you're not giving up those things right there, I feel like eventually there's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Because now maybe she didn't trip when you looked at other women while y'all was together.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you start looking at women and you're not giving her the attention you was giving her before. Oh, you cheating.
Mm-hmm.
You cheat. You may not be cheating, but that's what's going to run through their mind.
Yeah.
Oh, so you looking at other women now. Baby, I've been doing this since we were together. And it's not like I'm looking at them because I want to get at them. Hey, they look nice. I just look at them.
Yeah.
But they won't take that as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's, oh, you trying to get with her. No, I'm not. Did I go over there and talk to her? Did you see me slip her a number? Did she slip me a number or something?
Mm-hmm.
No. So, I think those things that I just mentioned are pretty much the top of the list. I can't really think of anything else that would enhance your relationship with somebody.
Okay.
But those things there would.
Okay.
You got to always make sure. Should have a date night.
Yeah.
Throughout the week.
Yeah, because no, I totally agree, man. I mean, obviously, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I mean, it's not something that I did, when I was, but I should have. It's important not to lose yourself, in the children. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, parenting, child rearing is a very great responsibility. But now this one's on us, guys, because the guys tend to do this more than the women. Once the children arrive, we are all into being, daddy. It's all about, the kids, the family, taking care of responsibility. And we tend to, leave her all, waiting, wanting. That's, from what I understand from talking to other guys, I mean, that is something that's on us. That's kind of our tendency. So that's something that, gentlemen, that we need to watch out for. A woman needs to be nurtured. She needs to be reminded that, hey, you still do it for me. You still do it for me, girl. I love you, Ling Ling. And we don't.
What you gotta be
Well, no, I heard that was in a movie, man, and really, that was one of my pet names. There, that just came out,
Okay.
Out of habit. That's out of habit. Okay. But anyway.
Well, if I was your woman and you was calling me, I'd leave your ass too.
Come on, man. It was from a movie, man. It was from a movie, and the movie it was a romantic movie. God dang it, man.
Okay, I'm gonna let you slide on that one.
It was a romantic comedy, man, and I thought it was cute.
Ling Ling. I'm gonna let you slide, Ling Ling.
All right, so I'm gonna touch on what the experts say make for a successful relationships, the things that should be happening for a successful marriage. All right. First, that the couple genuinely like and respect each other. Right? Did you hear that, Matt? The couple genuinely likes and respects one another. They respect each other. Yep. You know, they work together. They genuinely like each other's company. You know, it's not forced. You know, when they see each other, it's like, hey, you know, and she's like,
baby,
hey,
I miss you today.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
That kind of thing.
You know,
and
it's yeah, exactly. And it's not forced. You're like, oh, dang it, man, I gotta I gotta come through this though and pretend I like this woman. No, you or vice versa. You know, oh dang, here he come. You thinking about going out with your girls, and here come your man. He's like, hey, baby, like, oh dang, here he come, girl. I'll call y'all back. I gotta, it's like I have to. It's like a chore. No, you genuinely like being around each other, and you respect each other. Okay, so that's number one. That's what the experts say. Numero uno. All right, so number two, doing things just to make each other happy. It's just you're not. It's not like it's not a holiday. It's like, oh, on Valentine's Day I did this. Okay, well, what about the rest of the year? Did you do anything for him or her during the rest of the year? No, or hopefully yes. Gentlemen, guys, hey, and Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's on us. Because man, that's on us. I'm not gonna lie, that's on us because. Man, if it ain't like a birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, or one of them, woman days, she'd be hard pressed to get any. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she'd be mad because it's like, oh, so I'm not your Valentine's, huh? Yeah, baby, you didn't bring me nothing for Valentine's Day. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and now, man, that's bad right there, man. If you don't even remember
I have to agree with that one.
Yeah, okay. So again, you do it just because you want to, just because this person makes you happy. So, like Matthew said, he said, I've been thinking about you all day, baby. So while you at work, you're just thinking about something. I just want to see her smile. I just want to see her smile. I love it when she smiles. The girl got a mouth full of teeth. I want to see them all, and they ain't dentures yet. But anyway, so so on your way home from work, you might stop by and buy her favorite fruit or whatever, and it doesn't have to be expensive. You just go and get something that she likes, and when you walk through the door with it, she's like, oh, it just brightens her day, and you don't even have to buy anything. Just walk through the door and give her a big old hug and kiss and be like, damn, I missed you. I really missed you, girl. And they have and it is not sexual. You just missed her. You missed her company. And vice versa. Women, you walk in the door, man, I've been thinking about you all day. You can't call him Ling Ling, so Boo Bear, whatever, you just
he'll be Ling Ling.
But you just genuinely enjoy being around one another. That's number two. Number three, it goes hand in hand with number two actually. You enjoy and value the time together. So when you are apart, let's think about it. Okay, here you go. When you are first dating, when you first meet, and you're young, okay, you're young at this time, and even if you're not young, I mean, you're middle age and you're dating, you still have those moments of, no, you hang up. No, you hang up, No, I mean, you don't want to be away from this person. You have to, but when you are, you're like, man, you can't wait to get back to him. And when you're married, okay, you find ways to make that happen. To, like Matthew said, you find a date night, right? You find ways to make it happen where you guys get to spend time together. All right. The ability to show and accept affection. Now, I know some of you are going, what? Now, how many men, now again, guys, hey, I gotta say now, this is on us. This is on us. How many times have your girl come over to give you a hug and you be like, stop, just get off me, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, she come over and be like, hey, baby, yeah, okay, all right, girl, get off me. Stop. It's very rare. It happens though, women. Y'all do that too sometime now. But for the most part, it's the guys. The woman does it. Some women do it, but there's some underlying things going on there if she does. So, red light kind of thing. All right. A strong sense of commitment to the relationship and willingness to stick with the relationship through momentary conflicts and periods of disinterest, even dislike. So it ain't all gonna be peaches and cream, right? It ain't all gonna be peaches and cream. The hell, nothing is. So you have to, if the relationship is important to you, if the marriage is important to you, you go work through that. Okay, this is just a minor speed bump. We gonna work through this, baby. Okay. All right, effective. Here you go, Matt. This you, baby. All right, effective communication and problem solving. Willing to work through problems. All right. So, guys, no. This I'm gonna say this was an equal one. And you chime in, Matt. Correct me if I'm wrong. How many times they go, what's wrong? And we go, nothing.
Pretty much all the time.
Right. I mean, is that equal? Is that an equal both men and women, or is it more? Do you think it's more men or more of a woman that does that?
I think it's pretty much on an equal platform.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because when women get mad, they really don't want to talk to you.
Right.
So you go in and say what's wrong, and they're gonna tell you nothing because they don't want to talk about it right then.
Right.
Now eventually they may talk to you about it, but it may be a month later.
Yeah.
And the problem is, because you didn't address it at the time when it was going on.
Oh, it doesn't fester.
Yes. And now they're even more mad.
Yeah.
Now that they trying to talk to you, and we're kind of like, woman, you silly. That's what you was mad about, and you didn't want to talk to me about it?
Oh, that's the last thing you want to say, though. That's the last thing you want to say. You don't want to, because if she is upset about it, the last thing you want to tell her is that you silly or that's not important. It's important to her. It might not be. It might not be to us.
But my thing is, if it was that important to you, you should have talked to me at the time.
But
now my train of thought is somewhere else.
Yeah.
So now you coming at me with this stuff, and just like I said, we as men may look at it like, that's what you tripping on?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If we do them like that, there's something wrong, but we don't want to talk to them about it right then.
Right.
Okay, so we come back 2 weeks later, and they may look at it like, you being silly.
Yeah. No.
There was no reason for you to be mad about that.
Exactly.
And even if you were mad about it, why didn't you talk to me at the time?
Yeah. So
you always have to have what they call an open relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about open
Yeah, I know.
as in, okay, we can sleep with whoever we want to sleep with and all that type of stuff.
Right.
But it has to be open for communication.
No, that is
You have to have a relationship that's open for communication.
That
If you
is it.
can't talk to this person and there's things going on, you're going to have a major problem.
Exactly. No, I totally agree
That's
with
going
that.
to end the relationship, be it marriage or just you're in a relationship. It's going to end it right there, pretty much.
Yeah. Because you're going to have stuff that festers. You didn't
Exactly.
you didn't address that issue. When it was fresh. And some people, i.e. Stacie, some people never address it, and it just grows and festers and
Yeah.
takes on a life
Yeah.
of its own and takes over your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, this is a big one. This one is right up there. This is right up there with the whole sex thing. Being able to address problems, being willing to address these problems, and having an open mind to talk about these problems. You should never. Um, you should never go to bed mad. You know what I
Me
mean?
and my wife did that a lot.
You should never go to bed mad. I mean, whatever the problem is, the conflict is, y'all should be able to work that out before you hit the sack. That's pretty much it.
That's the way it should work.
That's the way it
my
should
wife
work.
was even told that.
Yeah.
Never go to bed mad. Her mama told her that.
Yeah.
And man, we went to bed mad at each other almost every night.
Yeah, well, that ain't good. All right,
No,
so
that was not good.
all right, so what goes hand in hand with that is the next one. You have to be after you talk about everything, you have to be willing to forgive. Okay, a lot of us will do lip service, and I think this is equal. Correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, or if you disagree. But a lot of us, men and women, we will do lip service. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it's not fine. You need to talk this to its conclusion so that you can be willing to forgive the person, your partner, of their their wrongdoings, if you will. Whatever it was they did, I don't know. Maybe they drank the last part of the orange juice and then buy more. I don't know. But okay. And moving forward, fool, you need to buy. You need to buy when you drink it. You need to go buy it. That's minor, but I'm just saying. We have to be able to forgive. Let that go. Let it go. You talked about it. You hashed it out. Let it go. Put it in the can and put it up on the shelf. It's done. Don't bring that back up like 6 months later. Oh, and remember when? No, we already talked about that, baby. God dang it. Right, Matt? What you say, man? Is that pretty much spot on? Is that both of us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both men and women?
Because if you don't, just like you say how it'll fester, if you don't talk about it, well, it can fester also if you say, oh, it's okay, but it's really not okay.
Exactly.
Because if it keeps occurring, once you say, oh, it's all right, okay, it's fine.
It's done. You should be done. That's it.
But if it keeps, but now, okay, it's supposed to be done. But what if this person continues to do what it was that upset you in the first place because you said, oh, it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
It festers.
Yeah.
It's going to fester. It's going to keep going until finally there's a blow up.
Yeah. Yep.
And then that person is going to be looking at you like, well, wait a minute, but you said, I know what I said, but I didn't mean that. Well, wait a minute, how the hell you didn't mean it if that's what you said?
I didn't mean it. I was pretending. That wasn't for realies.
Yeah, I was just doing that just for the sake of not arguing with you.
Exactly. I was
and like I said, it festers because now they continue doing what it is that pissed you off in the first place.
Yep.
So all you can do is continue getting mad.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
All right.
Because like I said, you can't go back to them and say, hey, you know what? I told you this was okay, but really it ain't okay. You can't do that.
Nope. You got to be able to work through it, come to a solution, or come to an agreement, and forgive if it warrants it, and it's done. It's over. It's done. Yeah. Well, that's a perfect world anyway. That's perfect relationship.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to work. Now, again, like you just touched on it. We will say both men and women. Now, ladies, if you don't agree, again, hit me up. I want to hear it. But we will, both men and women, will say for the sake of argument's sake, we will go, it's fine. Okay, all right. And, just so there's no argument, we want to be done with this conversation. for whatever reason. It could be that dang, I'm missing the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, baby, it's fine, it's fine, it's good, it's good. You know, uh,
Yep.
but no, that's that ain't good because you said it was good, but as you're laying there in bed next to your partner, you're still thinking about it. After you don't watch the episode, you're still laying there and think about it. So no,
Yep.
we need to talk about it, bring it to an end, forgive and it's a lot. That's a lot. That goes in the can and on the shelf. We're done. You can't bring it back. You can't bring it up again. No, it's done. All right.
It's done.
That's it. All right. So a shared philosophy, both on the way that you guys want to live your lives, child rearing, because that's a big problem too when the partners have different philosophies on child rearing.
Yeah.
Let's say hypothetically, the men. No, you know what? Well, actually, no. The guy is into, let's say, gangster rap. Now, I know this is a shallow example, but it's a good example. The guy is
No, actually, it's a big thing.
yeah, the guy is in the gangster rap, and MF this, and a chick ain't this, and blah blah blah. He doesn't necessarily live the lifestyle, and he doesn't treat the woman poorly or badly, but that's the music he likes. Okay, and then the woman, she is into gospel and everything's so beautiful.
Or you just the music.
Or just a different type of music. She could be into classical. I don't know, but anyway, you got gangster rap and you got this, and she's saying the kids can't listen to this, and he's going, girl, please, So that right there is a conflict.
Yep.
What kind of music should the kids be listening to? And you never want to be divided. I know both men and women agree on this. You can't tell me, because you never want to be divided, because the kids will pick up on that.
Yeah,
So
play on that.
they'll play both of you. If I'll go to daddy if I want this, and I'll go to mama if I want that.
Yep.
No, it needs to be a united front, and that will cause conflicts. Ladies and gentlemen, for show. All right, that's number 9. All right. So number 10 is what we've been talking about all this time, and that is a healthy sexual relationship. Keep it spicy, ladies. Hit the treadmill every once in a while. Guys too. Don't let yourself go just because you caught her. No, you need to keep sexy going on. Hey, girl, check it out. I'm still the same man that you married like 20 years ago. And same thing with the ladies, okay? Just because you caught them don't mean you need to stop, keeping things tight. All right? So a healthy, and then they got role playing, and you can order costumes and got all kind of stuff going on, keep it legal. But yeah, don't, hey, and if it ain't, don't want to know about it. But keep it interesting. Don't get complacent. Don't get, lackadaisical. Don't be like, okay, every Tuesday at 5 o'clock he's gonna light a candle. We're gonna do it, and then that's it. No, spontaneity. Keep it fresh, and that is number 10. But don't think it ain't important. Having that healthy sex life is important. All right. So those are the factors, the top 10 anyway, that the experts, and I say experts, I just looked this up online. Y'all can do it too. I'll have the website that I got this information from in the description down below, so you guys can go check it out for yourself. All right. So Matt, now, okay, so that was the relationship went well, and everybody's chill. Everybody's singing Kumbaya. We roasting weenies and riding off into the sunset. All right. Now on the flip side, the marriage didn't work. No, it did not work. What, in your opinion, are some things that would make a marriage not work?
Pretty much exactly what we talked about. Okay, you gotta have a healthy sex life.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have communication. You gotta spend time with them.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to actually show them that this is where you want to be.
That's
Not,
important.
you're involved with this person, but it's kind of like, well, I'm kind of accepting you. It's not that I really want you.
Yeah.
I'm just accepting you.
Yeah. Or I'm just putting
that
up
would
with you.
create a problem because think about it. If you're with somebody and they're showing you that they don't really want to be with you, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
And you trying to do everything you can to make them feel like, hey, this is it right here. I love you and I want to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
But they may not feel that way.
Yeah.
Maybe things have changed. Maybe they don't feel as strongly about you as they did when y'all first hooked up.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody else done got in their head or something.
Yeah.
So those things that I mentioned, and even the things that you've talked about, are all reasons that a marriage wouldn't work.
Yeah.
If you're not going by those standards.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you just go the opposite of the things that they said would make it work. You just go the opposite.
Exactly. And whether people believe me or not, the sex is a big, big thing. It's a big, big issue on the man's end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see it being that big of an issue on the woman's end because just like I said, they can pretty much get it whenever they want. Because we're not going to turn it down, especially if you're not getting it all the time. If you're going 2-3 weeks per session,
Mm-hmm.
whenever she say, come on, you going to come on.
Yeah. For the most part, yeah. I mean, you guys, you know this. I mean, hey.
Oh, yeah. So, like I said, I put that mostly on the women because a man going to give you what you want regardless. He can even actually be cheating. And if he got his brains in his head, he already know. Okay, I can't tell her no if she want to do something. Maybe it's been a month or two, but I can't tell her no.
Yeah.
And then too, if you're not complaining about it, wait a minute, if I ain't giving him none, and he ain't complaining, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. That's when you might be out one night and cheaters roll up on you or something. Where all these cabins come from? What the hell? Oh, so this is what you're doing. Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
And vice versa. Man could do the same thing to a woman, you know.
Yeah.
Man, why this woman ain't giving me none, man? We done went 2 months and ain't did nothing, and she ain't acting like she want to do something. And then, okay, yeah. Next thing she know, you either rolling up on her or you got cheaters with cameras on in your face.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is what's going on. This is why you're not giving me any because you giving it to him.
Yeah.
So, just, like I said, those things that we spoke on are pretty much the reason that a marriage wouldn't work, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Because everybody reacts to certain situations differently.
Yeah.
So, who knows? You could be, that woman may still feel the exact same way about you, but she just don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
Well,
for whatever reason.
This is pretty much how you got me, though.
Yeah.
We was going at it like rabbits. Now all of a sudden we going at it like
sloths.
Yeah, like a damn alligator or some shit. Damn, baby. Shit. I need this. I need this. And the biggest mistake the women will make is that they're not giving it to you. So now you go out and cheat. Well, hold on.
Well, see, that's
You
where
created this problem.
yeah, but see, that's where the communication comes in at.
Right.
You need to be able to
That's
tell
why
her,
that's one of the
hey,
very important things. That's why it's one of the very important things. That's why I said it was in my top 5.
yeah,
Because if you're not willing to talk about it, and you're just going to let things go on, eventually you're going to be found out. And when you are found out, you don't know how that person is going to react.
yeah.
You really don't. That person may try to kill your ass.
Hmm. Well, yeah,
You know, just because.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
just
no.
like I said, that you could create the problem yourself. I wouldn't have went out and cheated if you was giving me what I need, what I'm asking for. But you're not, so what was I supposed to do? Just sit there and look stupid? Well, my wife don't want to have sex with me, so I guess I'll just sit up here and watch TV then. You know, so, yeah, I feel like that is all of that stuff that you spoke on, and the stuff that I spoke on, those are the things that would create problems for a marriage.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. All right. So again, we're gonna go to the experts and see what they got to say on it. So, number one, and this is a different one for me. I've never seen this one, have experienced it, but I didn't think the experts would bring it up, but they did. So, your partner doesn't show emotional support, and they look to other people for that for that support. So let's say that you are into, I don't know, okay, all right. So you're a creative person, and you like to write books, and man, you really are into writing books, and you're typing and writing, and then you go to show your partner, and she totally blows you off, like, yeah, and or even says, well, that's not going, that's not going, you're not going to do anything with that, you need to, go get a job, or try to get a promotion at your current job, forget that writing thing, so there's no emotional support there. Yeah, it may or may not do anything, but it's nice that your partner is behind you in the goddamn thing. That's nice, baby. And be interested in what you're doing. And if it pans out, it pans out, and if it doesn't, at least you guys have a good book. I don't know. Your partner actively tries to cut you off from your support network, or friends and family. That's more so in the beginning, I think, for whatever reason.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, because that was
that kind of falls under that. Oh, it's okay. It's okay thing. But in the back of their mind, they think, man, I can't stand none of his friends. For whatever reason, they do not like your friends and will marry you with the pretense of thinking, I'm going to make this man leave these people alone. They're not going to be a part of our life. And you can't do that because you may have been on this person for all your life, pretty much. And now she just wants you to shake them because she don't like them? What reason does she have to not like them? See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And that's what you really got to look at. Because if you don't look at, okay, I know my friend does this and this and this, and I can understand her not liking you because they do this. But let's just say your friend don't do nothing. And let's say you don't even bring your friend around your wife. How is it that she can continue to, I don't like him? Okay, baby, I understand that. That's why I don't bring him around. But I'm not going to just cut him loose just because you don't like him.
Yeah.
And you have friends that I don't like, but I treat them with respect and everything, so you can't come at me like that.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you put that in perspective, because I was having a hard time, like, what are they talking about? But no, I think you explained that very well. that friends and family could be the downfall of a marriage.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
because on vice versa.
Yeah.
Let's say your friends and family don't like them, but you madly in love with this woman.
Yeah.
But they don't like her. Okay, so now what do? You in love with this woman. So what do? You have no other choice but to cut yourself off from your family, or at least cut her off from your family.
Yeah.
Babe, the family doing this today. I'm going by, but you know how it is. So I'm not gonna take you. How does that work out?
That's not gonna work out. That's not gonna work out at all.
Exactly.
That is not gonna work out at all. Woo. Okay. All right. Okay. No, great. Hey, man. Thanks for putting that in perspective. Great explanation. All right. Your partner implies that you're only good for one thing, whether it be bringing home the bacon, sex, your looks, or whatever. You know, you're only good for that one thing. You know, and that's it. That I can see that most definitely putting a damper on a marriage or a relationship. If your partner feels that you only want me for this, you know, whatever that may be, you only want me because I'm arm candy, or because you know I can you know do a handstand while we're in the midst of you know doing the deed, you know. So yeah, I can see that putting a damper on things. You know, if they only feel that's you know what you think of them, you know that's only what you want them for.
Exactly.
You and your partner, you can't identify or think of anything that you have positively done for each other. You know, basically, you're supposed to be, you're supposed to bring up, yeah, you're supposed to be a team. You're supposed to bring out the best in each other. But whenever you're around each other, it is just toxic. It's just,
yeah, you bring out the worst in each other.
yeah, it's just nasty. You know, even other people.
You know, you said to yourself and your friends and family probably said, why is he even married to her?
Exactly. Exactly.
They
Or
don't like
vice
each
versa.
other.
Why is she married to him? They don't even like each other. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, you sitting
Exactly.
there. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, you sitting across the breakfast or dinner table looking at each other going, I just can't stand you.
with a scowl on your face.
With a scowl on your, oh my God, yes, oh my God, that scowl, the scowl.
Looking at this thing, man, I want to put you in your damn head right now. You know, because that's the way you feel.
I know. So, wow,
You know,
yeah.
So, no, you can't even have a relationship, let alone a marriage like that.
No, you can't.
You know, if that's what they, you know, if that's how they feel, and that's what's going on within your relationship, then you guys aren't supposed to be together anyway.
Exactly.
And it's sad if you've had kids, and now you got to try to figure out, you know, what's going to go on with the kids.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you around the kids because of the stuff you do. Well, I don't want you around the kids because I don't want no other broad around my kids.
Yeah.
Okay, vice versa. Okay, I don't want my kids around your dude.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Whew,
So
yeah.
I don't want my kids around.
Yeah, having
Someone's got to
children.
give there.
Yeah, exactly. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother show. There, we can talk about that one later. That's a whole nother show. You know, having you know, you are now apart, and you have you know small children, and you know obviously the woman has moved on and has someone else, and maybe the guy has moved on and has someone else, but one of the, whether it be the man or the woman, I mean, you just can't stand her partner. And whether you have reason to or not, I mean, I don't know, sometimes it's just a feeling, but anyway, that's another show. And that's another show right there. All right, so your partner, we're going to run through these right quick. So your partner doesn't make you feel good about yourself. I think you and I talked about that. You feel worse about yourself when you're around your partner. You're not able to talk to your partner. There's that communication thing again.
Yep.
Again, communication, guys. Really, seriously. I mean, if nothing else, you got to be able to talk to the person. You know, and
But they got to be willing to listen too.
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I know. Well,
But you can talk to you blue in the face. But if they're not interested in what you're talking about, that's exactly what you're doing. You just talk until you blue in the face because whatever you have to say, they don't give a damn about that.
exactly.
And sometimes we'll just they tell you, oh, we need to talk about this. You sit there and listen to everything they have to say, and even give them the common courtesy to say, okay, you done?
Yeah.
And then they say, yeah, okay. Well, soon as you get to talking and you mention one thing, all of a sudden they jump right into the conversation, so you never get off what you was trying to say anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so they have to be willing to listen to what it is that you have going on. If they ain't willing to listen, there's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, big time.
There's gonna be a problem. They have to be willing to listen.
Communication, man, that is up there. All right,
Man,
so
that is. I'd say, like I said, that was part of my top 5. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, communication is very important.
That's my number 1, communication. All right, so your partner blames you for things not, for life not going the way that he or she felt it should be going right now. So, you know, I should be a millionaire by now, and it's all your fault that I'm not. You know, that kind of thing. Lying, guys, that's right up there with communication. You got to be truthful with your spouse. Lying that's a relationship killer, right there.
Definitely.
That is most definitely a relationship killer, guys. Ladies, women, men.
And it don't make sense anyway.
Yeah,
because when you tell that lie, you got to try to remember that lie.
Yeah,
because if she come back to you and ask you about that same thing, and now you go, oh shit, what did I tell her? You know, so
what did I? Yeah, so what?
Yeah, got you in this lie.
Yeah, so what did I say again, baby? You know. All right, so yeah, guys, that's okay. So I mean, for right now, just to break things down, we got commitment. I mean, not commitment, but well, commitment, yes. But communication, sex. You know, those are 2 up there, and then lying. For me, those are the ones that kind of float to the top. You know, you got to keep it truthful. So those 3 kind of float to the top for me. And then, okay, now we're going down a dark road here. You are actually physically or afraid of your partner. You're afraid that this person is going to lose it, whether it be men or women. Because women, don't be sitting there going, that's right. No, women abuse men too. You know.
Yes, they do.
I've seen it. You know, at one of the places I used to work, there was a guy that his wife abused him. Now, you know, we were all young at the time, and we used to tease this person. But no, she abused this man. You're like, dang, but why did you just, you know, like, man up and kick her behind, you know? But no, you know. So it ain't just the men doing the abusing. Women, you know, can abuse their husbands as well. So yeah, I mean, no brainer. Yeah, that's gonna kill a relationship.
But here's the thing, though. What kind of abuse does a woman? I would say a woman usually put on a man. You know what I'm saying?
Mental.
It don't always have to be physical.
Exactly.
It can be mental.
It's mental. Yeah, most of the time it's mental.
Or it could just be verbal.
Yeah.
You know, you verbally abusing me. Wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah.
You can't say that to me. How would you feel if I said that to you?
Yeah. No, yeah. But that goes with the respect thing we you know that we talked about earlier.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to respect your partner. You brought this up. Cheating. Yeah, that that could be a nail in the coffin. And then lastly, the experts, and this is last, and God, it should be a little higher, but I think they just kind of, oh yeah, in this, but relationship violence. If you have an abusive partner, that will undoubtedly put an end to things. Okay, so Matt, we gotta.
Sometimes we gotta elaborate on that.
Okay, go ahead.
Sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Because just like you said, how the guy you was working with was being abused,
Mm-hmm.
he never left his wife though.
No, he didn't. Yeah, no, you know, you're right. You're right.
And same thing for women. Man, it's so many women that will get beat up and put in the hospital and all kind of stuff. But when it's all said and done, they right back in that house again.
Yeah.
But he said he wasn't gonna do it no more.
But
Come on now.
Yeah, but with that one, with situations like that, there's, you know, she's got some issues of her own, you know.
She got but for a man, same thing.
Same thing, you know. I mean,
He's got some kind of issues because
self-esteem
he's not
issues
willing to
on
leave
that
this
one.
woman when this woman is being abusive to him.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, either she's rich or something, I don't know, or he's rich, and you know.
I would hope not.
Yeah. So I don't know with
I
that
would
one.
hope it wasn't like that, because if that's the case, then you're being kept. You're
Yeah.
not really in a relationship. You're only there because they're giving you money or because they got money.
Yeah.
That's not a real relationship.
This is true. This is true.
You being kept. Same thing, and I mean, men do the same shit. You know, they'll, as long as they taking care of this woman ain't gonna go nowhere.
Right.
She's being kept.
Yeah.
She's gonna go out and do whatever it is she wanna do, but she ain't going nowhere because he paying all the bills and giving her money.
Yeah. No, that's true. All right, so this question I want to pose to you. So let's say, you know, like I said, we're talking about it didn't go well. We're done. We're calling it quits. So who decides when the relationship's over? The man or the woman? Who decides?
My personal opinion,
Yeah.
women.
Why is that?
Because pretty much they got the power.
Mm-hmm.
If you no longer want to be with her, she has a woman's wild to make you stay with her.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's like, I don't want to be with this woman no more. There's things that they can do to make you say, well, okay, I'll stay with her for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But with a man, what is it really that we can do to keep a woman from leaving us?
Not a goddamn thing.
Exactly. So I say, in my own personal opinion, they decide when the relationship is over.
I would have to agree with you on that one. Again, ladies, we don't have a female voice in this, so let me hear from you. If you disagree with this, let me hear from you, and I will do a follow-up show on your comments alone, okay? But I would have to agree with Matthew. I would say that the woman is the one that says when the relationship is over. Okay, so the woman has decided that it is done. So let it be written, so let it be done. And now you're sitting in the courtroom. Now the guy doesn't, he's like, but baby, please, oh baby, please, no, just give me a chance, you know. And she's like, no, you know, I done moved on with Johnny the golf guy or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, Matthew, what do you think? Should there be mandatory, hence the word mandatory, counseling involved before the judge signs off on that divorce paperwork? You should have to show documented proof that you guys went to counseling. Do you agree or disagree?
That's kind of, I agree, but it depends on the situation in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's say she got you with your hand in the cookie jar.
Okay.
What a lot of women don't understand is that, and this may sound crazy, and it may kick up some dust or whatever, but what a lot of women do not understand is that, just like I said, they have the control.
Yeah.
And a lot of women don't understand that they have control. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like in your case, had your wife said, okay, baby, I love you, but I don't want to be with you no more.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you go to counseling? If this is how your wife actually feels, I love you, but I don't want to be with you.
Right. But
which is highly possible, because I know for a fact, I know guys that, man, have a beautiful relationship with their ex-wives, a better relationship with their ex-wife now that they're not with them than they had while they was with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say depending on the circumstance, yes.
Okay.
But due to certain circumstances, no.
Okay, that's real. That's fair. That's fair. The reason why I posed that question is because I'm thinking that counseling. So let's say the guy, he's like, no, please don't leave me, or the woman is going, no, please don't leave me. And then you go to counseling, either one of two things are going to happen. Either you will find out what the problem is and hopefully maybe kind of sort of fix the whole thing. Or the person that's going, oh, baby, please don't leave me, might go, damn, you know what? I just realized you evil. And let's put an end to this. Let's put a fork in it. It is done. You know what I mean? So, like I said, one or two things are going to happen, but, it would take a trained professional to make that happen, to facilitate that. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I posed that question. And the reason why I posed that question is because, man, you do have a lot of times now. How many times have you seen in the news where one person has left and the other person wasn't ready for him to leave, and then next thing you know, the one person come up missing. Or they just or your poor car gets mutilated, or it's some old crazy stuff. All I'm saying is that I think stuff like
some in love shit. Like when you're in love, you tend to do some really crazy shit. So I would say that would be some in love stuff. And just like you saying though, you may be the one that's saying, oh, baby, don't leave me.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go to counseling and it'd be like, hold up, wait a minute. This woman is really messed up, man. And it kind of, it humble, if that woman is at fault, I think it kind of humbles them.
Yeah.
Once they can actually, they done sat down and talked to somebody, and you guys are going back and forth on the issues.
Right.
And she finds out, well, damn, I actually created all the problems.
Mm-hmm.
It'll humble her.
Yeah.
So maybe you can go from there, or at least we know who to blame.
Exactly.
Or blame more.
Yeah. Or if not, not necessarily place the blame, but okay, you both go your separate ways, and you both agree on, hey, we need to part, because you crazy. Or we both crazy, or somebody crazy. We need to part. We need to separate. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to be together because, just like you said, we're toxic.
Exactly.
Together we're toxic.
Together we're toxic. We might be apart. We might be the best of friends, but together it is toxic. So I'm just saying that. I just say that before the paperwork is signed, to alleviate any problems down in the future. That you talk about it and make sure that we both want
exactly what you want.
Exactly, we both want this. Yeah, let's go ahead and sign them papers.
Because in some cases you may have it where let's say they do go to counseling, they sit down and talk and everything, and they decide, I don't want to be with this person.
Mm-hmm.
But then later on, maybe there was some things that didn't come out in the conversations that you was having with the therapist and stuff, and all of a sudden, one party or the other starts to say, well, you know what? I still love her, though.
Yeah.
I want to be with her. Later on down the line,
Yeah.
they may have came across some other women, and they were worse than what you had. So you start thinking, well, damn, maybe it wasn't that bad then.
Yeah.
You know? But you, personally, to me, you have to learn how to be without that person. No matter how you may feel about them, you have to learn how to be without that person.
This is true.
And to get back together, just because y'all got back together after y'all had this little talk and y'all wasn't with each other for a while, and all of a sudden it's like, man, I want to be with her again, doesn't mean it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what the problem is, but it don't necessarily mean it's going to be good. And in some cases it can.
Yeah.
Somebody we went to school with did that, man. They wife cheated on them and did all kind of stuff, and 10 years later they ended up back together and love each other to death. As far as what you can see, what they actually show.
Right.
But maybe she needed this security.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She needed somebody there that was bringing in money, and she knows they love her, whether she loves him or not. She loves that person. I mean, that person loves her. So, okay, I'm going back to him.
Yeah.
I need that security. I need to know I got money coming in, not living my life on a hope and dare.
Yeah.
You know, or living my life where I'm just barely getting by, where when I was with him, he had me in the house, he bought me a brand new car, he did this, he did that. So, you know, it just depends.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, heck, man, that was a very in-depth conversation we just had there, Matthew.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, man. All right. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. And,
All right.
dude, as always, man, I appreciate you chopping it up with me, man.
Oh, man, no problem, man. Anytime.
All right, then. All right, I'll holler.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Woo! Man. Oh, man. Yeah, that was very in-depth. Please, because I know we had to have left some things on the table. But I think it was pretty in-depth, you know, it got with what the experts were talking about, and you know, plus our own personal opinions. Again, ladies and gentlemen, but ladies, since you know you weren't represented here today, please, man, leave those comments. I want to know what you think. Okay, I want to know. And like I said, I will be more than happy to go over them, go over your comments in another show, okay, and address what what you talked about, what you say. All right, guys, this concludes the relationship series for the month of February, and I hope you've enjoyed it just as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. And I'm Stacie Lamar. This is Chopping It Up with Stacie Lamar, and if you like the content, please hit that subscribe and like button. And ladies, again, let me hear from you, and I will see you on the next upload.